I got me some navy blue paint from my Reaper. I got some spray on UV resilience clear for my cat lamp. I got a Who's Hello Kitty butt. I got a play date thing for my grandson. Micron. We got some Happy Meal things. I turned them upside down so she couldn't see what it is. Got to paint these. Alright, so we're about ready to get out of here. We're gonna look at these little bobble things and head on out. Okay, so here's little Twin A or Tomboy with his, her first coat of charcoal gray. And I'm gonna set this aside to let it dry. Remember, this is just the first coat. So I want it thin and not too thick so I can build up the color and make it look pretty. Okay. Yeah, I'm nervous again today. Okay. Alright, so we got all Tomboy here. Alright, let's see. Alright, I want to set her aside over here. And remember, this picture is just the inspiration picture that we're using for the head. Okay, here we go. I think it looks pretty good. It's not going to be perfect. Alright, let's hold her up, see what she thinks she looks okay. I mean, obviously it's going to look a lot better when I get the shading done around the, I see all that white down there. I'm going to put a little bit of shading to it so it gives it a three-dimensional look and it's like flat paint. I gave her noses shading already, a little bit yellow and orange there on the top of her nose there. And anyway, we're going to let this sit and let this dry, and then we'll come back and apply another coat. We probably need a couple more coats. I can already tell. Look how thin it is in the back. You can see through. Well, you want to just a tad, but not to this extent. So we're going to set her aside, and you'll let this paint dry, and then we'll heat set this and come back. Alright, let's do that. Okay, so I just took it out of the oven and it's cooling. And this is what the color looks like after it's heat set. Okay, so we're going to come back and do some touch-ups, obviously. Right. Then we're going to paint the limbs. We'll paint another coat on here and start painting the limbs. Okay. So I found another picture. I'm going to paint the limbs of the body. It'll be the inspiration picture. So let's come over here and look. Okay, it's going to be just like this one because it's easier to paint what I call blocks of color. See the blocks? It's got gray, and there's orange and gray. I mean, that's what I'm calling blocks of color. When the first inspiration cat had a muted coat, I mean, it's all together. I don't think I could paint that on that body too well. Anyway, that's why I am switching over to the second inspiration cat picture here. Okay, so we'll be back and I'll show you after I apply the second coat. Okay? Okay. Alright, so I've seen this other cat's leg and I thought I tried to copy that look. Yeah. Okay. It's stuck on my finger. Let's look at the other pieces. Alright, we got that one. We got the other leg. Okay. We got the arms there. And the tail needs a lot of work still. And there's the face. I think she's turning out pretty good. I'm serious, this is stuck on my finger. Alright, look at her. I put that down on her lip too. I still need to come in and clean up just a little bit. See, right there under her eye there. Under her eye right there. Needs to be cleaned up just a little bit. I'll come back and do that after this dries and I'll bake it. I'll clean up that little bit right here. But I can't hold it and fix little details because I'm getting paint everywhere. I got it on the floor too. Okay. So I'll set this. Oh my gosh, I got a hairball or something on my hand. It's not even a real cat, and I already got a hairball. Alright, and let's try to get this off my finger. And we'll just see it, and we'll come back and add another coat and darken that up. Maybe leave some of that so you can see some of that striping underneath. Okay. Y'all want to cover up all our hard work with the details on the legs, because I noticed that it's still stuck on my finger. I noticed that the seems like the where'd that picture go? That the coloring on its head is much darker than on the limbs. See, it's like almost black on its face there, but the limbs have like a lighter, and especially the tail is a lighter gray color. So we're not going to overlook those little details in this kit. So probably another coat on this gray on the limbs and the touch up on this right here on the face, and we'll be done with this gray. And I'll come back and add some shading to the toes and her, the chin area on this kit, and the whiskers, and forehead a little bit, and wherever I see it fit to add some more details. Probably the bottoms of the feet and the palms of the hands. And anyway, I get to get this off my finger. I'll be back. Okay, people, we just got out of the oven. And that's what it looks like. Now that's one coat on the arms, the legs, and the tail. That's my hair. That's one coat. And I was trying to put this real thin on the tail. Okay. 2 coats on the head. I'm going to do some touch up. Because the back's got some spots that needs it as see, little thin spots where it's not as nicely coated. So I'm going to come back and do the back of the head. And touch up that problem right there, right there. Okay, and there's that problem over here. And don't worry, I will fix her. She's starting to look cute, right? Alright, let's come back. Okay, beautiful people. Look at that little tomboy. Okay, this is what we got so far on Tomboy. I got this sunset coming through the blinds, and it's distorting the light over here. So I think it looks good, actually. I have to say so myself. I think she looks like a cute little calico kitten. Like I said, I'm going to come back and do a little bit of shading under her chin here and all this wrinkles here. And I'm going to add a little bit of pink right there underneath her nose. Between her two cheeks, there's a little line that needs to be pink. And I'm going to bring that pink down along the top right there. You see how I got a little bit gray, and then I got that little gray over here. You see that white part right there? I'm going to make that pink. Because cats actually have lips that they're tucked in. But I'm going to paint that this lighter pink than her nose is, that little line between there. And I'm going to try to figure out how to make her whisker holes show up a little bit better. Anyways, maybe do something along the top of the eyes over here, right here, and right here. Just to probably bring it a little bit pink. Just to give it a little definition there. That's the front of Tomboy. And this is the back. I tried to make the color look like it blended in. Like, I don't want it to look like a coloring book. Like, you could see an obvious line where the orange stops and the gray starts. So I tried to taper the gray over top the orange to kind of, like, look like a real cat. So I'm going to take and you see all them wrinkles? I'm going to try to, I think I might take a Prisma pencil and go in there and do some dark gray black to bring out those creases more, wrinkles more. Just to, and then anyway, that's what the front and the back, and this is her legs. Like I said, this is a Sphinx cat, and their skin is actually, peach fuzz is actually translucent, so you can see the actual skin underneath the peach fuzz of the cat. Now it's gonna die. I should have known better. It happens every time, right? Anyway, that's why I didn't like, paint the thing solid. That's what I'm trying to say. I kind of gave it like a little translucent feel. So there's one leg, and so I try to make the cat make sense, considering it's got a lot of gray on its head. So I tried to bring that same feel over into the limbs of the cat, so it didn't just feel weird like the head was all gray. And I mean, it happens in nature, but I just kind of felt like that there should be a lot of gray on the arms and legs there. And I painted this one. See, I left the back of this one with the orange tabby look here. Yeah. Okay, and we brought the gray on down into the lower leg and on the front side of the thighs. And then at the ankle, we got some more tabby. And I did the same thing. I kind of like overlapped that gray onto the orange a little bit to give it like not a coloring book feel, but an actual feel that let's see, here's a cat. Hi, cat. Let's see. She's not a good example. This is a Maine Coon. She's part Maine Coon. That's what the vet said. It's not a Sphinx. We'll look at the arms real quick before this phone dies. And got a lot of gray on the arms, and we got the orange tabby feel here, and the gloves here, and then look at this one. Okay. I was trying to on their elbows, especially the skin shows through the peach fuzz. Okay, and then this tail gave me nothing but headache, and I wanted the striping to show through and have the head be darkest the limbs would be like a medium, and the tail would be a light, just like it would be on a real cat. Like I said, this tail is nothing but a headache. Oh, and I decided to make the cats have a white tail, a white tip on the tail, with blended in with gray and the orange stripes. I always called a cat that had a white tip on its tail a birthday candle cat. I don't know where I make up stuff. A birthday candle cat, because it looks like the tail's a candle, and the white tip would be like the flames, like a birthday candle. Okay. Cookie Callie is struck again. What do you think, Mouse? 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 Mouse is taking a bath and ignoring us all. Mouse! Mouse! Ah. Aggravating her. Alright, so let's this thing dry, then we'll fire it up into the new wave oven and bake it. We'll move around, and then I'll be done with the gray layer. I'm going to set it aside here. After that, I'll put Tomboy to the side, and I'm going to come back and work on Reaper. So my goal is to have the kittens finished at the same time. Okay, so the major work is done on the Tomboy. I just need to do some shading and little lip things and just little touch-ups. Okay, and then we're going to come back over next time we paint. We're going to go back to the Reaper. That's our living room ketchup. You have living room ketchup and fridge ketchup, or is it just me? It's probably just me. I got a bottle in the fridge too. Got living room ketchup. But anyways, I gotta clean up and bake this one more time. I think I'm gonna be done for the day because I'm tired. Right, Miss Tomboy? She's so cute. Oh, miss her. Oh, Val, if you want to make any suggestions of anything you see you would like different done, I'll try to fix it. Oh gosh, it's gonna die. It's gonna die. 5%. Anyway, just comment below, or I'll message me if you see something you want changed. If I can change it, I'll change it. This is Callie with Callie's Room with Reborn Cats. Ooh, and nonsense. Okay, people, I know I'm back, but I just couldn't wait to try out the eyes and see how it looks. I think she looks a little bit angry. You know, I don't blame her. She's got nobody. Okay, you can see the sculpt name in the back. Amethyst. Jade. Warner. Anyway, let's turn back around. What she looks like from back. She got that side eye going real good right there. Look. She got side eye. She's giving you side eye. It looks like she's got them follow eyes that no matter how you hold her, she looks like she's looking right at you. Anyways, those eyes came from Irresistible, so was the kid. Let's look at her pretty. You know, I started to leave that little bit lighter, but it didn't look good, so I painted another coat on. So it has 3 coats of gray. You can still see a little bit of striping over here. About dropped her. There's her elbow. I still need to touch up her carpal pads. Look at her feet and legs. That's the peekaboo leg. Got a peekaboo with some orange stripe. I'm thinking about coming back here and add another orange stripe right for my fingers right there. Maybe a couple more orange stripes to even it out a little bit. Anyway. Oh, I was going to show you a leg here. There's her bobby sock leg. Toe bones and paw pads. And there's her tail. I finally got her tail to where I was happy with it. She's angry. Swishing it back for her. Anyway. Of course I need to do her nails. Her toenails. And do some more shading here. Do some shading between the toes. And the creases a little bit. Just little details. Right. She's tight. Anyway, I'll set her aside for a few days. Come back to work on the reprimand. Okay. And I'll catch you cool cats and kittens back here another day. This is Callie with Callie's Room with Reborn Cats and Nonsense. I think she's beautiful. Just giving you side eye.